And I had a request on my blog from a commenter to show some of the things that I loved about switching to Android in a video form so that people could see them in action. So here we are. This is my HTC Evo 4G, which I'm really enjoying. And I'm going to go step by step through the 5 things I love about switching to Android. The first thing is widgets. Widgets are items that you can place on the home screen. So I'm going to do a pinch here and you can see the different screens that are available to me. This one is the Pandora app that I was mentioning. I'm not going to make you listen to my music. This is Friend Stream. It allows me to see a combination of Twitter and Facebook updates from folks in a single location. I've also got contacts, my Gmail calendar, and then so if we want to put one on here, for example, I use Chomp SMS for SMS messaging. I just hold down on the screen, go to widget. There's Chomp SMS. I have the option between big and small versions. I'm going to choose big, and there it is on the page. Now I can view it anytime I want, see unread messages without having to actually go into the application itself. The next thing is the multitasking. So I'm going to open up my web browser here. Now, one of the things I had to get used to from switching from an iPhone is I was used to the idea of the home button, which is here, closing an app. That's not the way it works on the Android. Androids are more like your Windows desktop in that if you switch back to the desktop, the application's still running in the background. You actually exit the application in order to stop it from running. So if I just click this home button, it'll take me back to the desktop. And if I go into the app again, you see it loads up right away, which means it was still running in the background. So you click the menu button, which brings up the menu for all of your applications, or the application that you're in, and you just click on Exit. Dolphin Browser HD, which is my new default browser, gives me the option to clear cache and history when I exit. And now it's no longer running in the background. So I find that a very compelling feature. I like it rather than just having the operating system decide for the most part how to close apps, or to have to go to the multitasking screen to close an app if I just want to close it when I'm done with it. The next item is the Open API, which is fantastic. I've mentioned that I've changed my default browser to the Dolphin. I use Chomp SMS as my default SMS. I've also got an app on here called Sweet Dreams that allows me to set up a profile so that between 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. I don't have to listen to notifications. But the most compelling reason to use the Open API is just to be able to switch things on and off. So for example, the back of this has 2 LEDs for the camera. It's an 8 megapixel camera. But you can see that I've got a widget on here to toggle that LED light on or off. So all I have to do is just press that. The LED light's on, makes for a great flashlight. I can turn 4G on and off. I can switch the airplane mode on and off. I've got a series of buttons here. I can change the automatic brightness on and off, dim it for nighttime reading, or change it back to auto, turn on Bluetooth, etc. So I really like being able to do that. In my iPhone, I had to jailbreak it, and I used SB settings to do that. But I got really tired every time there was an update of having to go through and re-jailbreak my phone. With Android, I don't have to do that. And then the last thing that I wanted to show you are notifications. So I'm just going to go back to my browser here real quick. Let's say I'm browsing and I get a notification that I've got a new email message. You can see there is one there up in the top. I use Google Mail. All I have to do is just touch right here and drag this down, and I can see who the message was from and what the subject line of the message from, when it came in. If I want to go into it, I can just click. right on it, or I can clear it, and that clears the notification straight away. So that is my brief overview of the Android. I'm not going to get into the file and folder access because that's pretty straightforward for most folks. Anyhow, I hope this helped, especially for you, Anthony. Let me know what you think.